You know, sometimes you go to lakes, whether they be small lakes or they're lakes that's kind of hidden, and you won't have any mapping, no contour. Well, one of the cool things about the Echomap is that you can build your own contour. And it's really, really easy to do. Menu, fish chart, quick draw, and then right here you want to make sure your display is pushed, and then we just want to start recording. You know, you got to have an SD card in there, and what it's going to do is as you're idling, it's literally going to build the map. You know, out there, it's created its first contour, and the cool thing about it is the more you idle, the more accurate it becomes, because it has to kind of cross-reference in order to build the map. It really doesn't take long, and as long as your transducer is in the water, I mean, you can literally go as fast as you need to go to be able to build it. I mean, this lake that we're on is maybe 50 acres. And I built it a few years ago, and it probably took me less than an hour, you know, just going side to side and building it. You know, right there's a waypoint that I found several years ago. It's just an old stump on a creek ledge, and you can't really see any contour. This is a pretty flat lake, so there's not a lot of change, but there is change. The good thing about that is when there's not a lot of change, just those little subtle changes are the ones that those fish get on. So the cool thing about this is once you get it built, don't be like me and lose the card. You can save it. You know, you got a buddy fishing the same lake, you can send it to him. You guys can collaborate files. It's really, really easy to do, and the good thing is once you do it, you have it forever. And once you turn and you start going back through it, that's whenever you get some really good contour. It'll change it because of the ditches. And that's, you know, you can see right here we have a ditch, and that's exactly what it's drawing, is the ditch. One thing that you want to make sure that you do is whenever you do build it, you want to note the water level. You know, right now the lake's up a couple of feet, so you want to note that because obviously if you come back and it's 10 foot high or 10 foot low, it's going to be a little bit different. It doesn't take long to do. I mean, that right there is probably 2 acres, and we've been doing it for 2 minutes. One of the things I like to do is if I go to a lake and I don't know if I'm going to come back, I'll turn this on and have it start recording just as I'm fishing. And once I fish around it, you know, or fish a big part of it, you already have a lot of the bank mapped. So it works while you're fishing or also just idling. So once you're done with the entire lake or the area that you're fishing, to turn this off, all you got to do is go back menu, fish chart, quick draw, and then stop recording. And there you go. Then you can save it, send it to your buddy, like I said, whatever you need to do.